Emotiv is kind of this wild technology. It's a way for you to control things with your mind. It has all sorts of new use cases, and I'm here at their offices today to get into it a little bit more.
This goes behind your ears, and so you want your hair to be out of the way.
Okay.
And so we just put this on like
on
that.
The brain crown, okay.
And then this goes behind the ear, so we'll just slide this down.
Okay. So this is my brain right now.
This is your brain right now.
Oh my gosh.
In real time.
This is wild.
It's pretty wild. And so what you're seeing is the localized activity right now and the concentration of activity. So if there's a particular area that there's a huge amount of synchronization and activity, then you'll see it light up. So right now we're seeing a lot of activity there in the frontal and then parietal occipital. So parietal occipital
because I'm watching this.
Yeah, so we can look at facial expressions. So we can tell if you're blinking, you're winking, looking left and right, furrowing your eyebrows, raising them in surprise, smiling, clenching your teeth because you might be nervous. So all of those things we can detect very, very easily.
Emotiv has been prototyping its wireless EEG technology for the past few years. Proven in the research sector, they are now developing a consumer product for market.
So this is a really simple use case scenario where the idea is I can just will this car to drive forward just with my thoughts.
There you go. There you go.
The way that the detections work is that you show the machine learning algorithms how you think about driving the car forward. So
right, I mean, when you're actually wearing it, do you have to think stop?
No, I have to just try and get back out of that
you have
zone.
to just stop thinking.
Yeah, you just got to stop thinking about it and get back to some other sort of normal.
Oh, how weird!
Slot.
But
when you're like the thing about it is it's hard to get into the zone, and so when you're in the zone, you kind of stay in the zone for a little while longer.
But what do you mean in the zone? Like, do you think go, go, go?
No, I actually visualize. So when I'm training, I'm visualizing a cube moving into the distance.
You're actually, so you're training your brain to think of movement. Interesting.
Yeah, so I'm usually, the machine learning algorithms are picking up what my brain looks like when I'm thinking about moving this little cube into the distance. That trigger is sent to the car and it drives it forward.
What can people do with this other than drive a car with their mind? What are the other uses?
There are so many different use cases, but there's also other detections that we can glean from the device. So emotional states, for example, we can use it for neurofeedback, for market research, for neuromarketing. There's a whole range of
what does that mean, like neuromarketing? We were talking about this a little bit, but you were saying something about someone sees the car and marketing people can see that they really like the car.
Yeah, so normally when you...
Which is really weird.
The normal typical paradigm for market research is you get a lot of people together in a context and then you ask them a bunch of questions. Now instead of asking them a lot of questions, you can just let them go into a shopping center and observe their behavior and observe their brain. So you don't have to ask a lot of questions, but you get a lot of contextual information. So it's very data-rich information that you can then analyze and see, well, was the person really engaged? Were they just staring at this product but you've lost them? And the final thing is with facial expressions, you can use it for controlling a character in a virtual world or something like that.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so the character can be happy or sad.
Yes.
And because you are happy or sad.
Exactly. So if you smile instead of walking up to another avatar and then typing in smiley face, you can just smile and then it picks up that you're smiling and it translates that to the avatar smiling. So it's a lot more natural and immersive.
Is anyone doing this right now? I mean, what are you doing right now?
So we work a lot with a lot of partners and developers and researchers, and the idea is that we have an SDK that's available to developers and researchers, and the idea is to encourage the community to develop a plethora of applications, very diverse range of applications, whether it be to help people to focus better, help people improve their attention, help people to improve mindfulness meditation. There's just a whole range of different both consumer applications as well as commercial enterprise type applications.
Emotiv is actually a really cool technology, and I can see that it has a lot of future applications, but right now it looks like it's in the preliminary stages. We had a few technical difficulties getting the link from the headset to the car to go. You have to be trained on it to think about moving an object before you actually use it. But it also has, a lot of really interesting applications in the future, such as studying how people in the real world, in the real marketplace, are actually interacting rather than asking for their opinion. You can actually see how they react to things. So there's a lot that you can do with it that's really cool and also kind of freaky, but I think that it has a bright future ahead of it, and I think that there's a lot that that we can see coming out in the next couple of years from Emotiv, and also other technologies just like it.